I'm not sure how well you can hear me with the wind as we're going down the river here. But essentially we started our little river cruise, so we'll be doing this for the next 2 days, and it's pretty cool so far. As far as I understand it, I've got Thailand on one side and Laos on the other side. I'm not sure if that continues the whole way or not, but right now that's how we're starting out. So it'll be a long scenic journey, and I'm not going to record all of it because we've got hours and hours of this, but I'll try to give you the highlights. So we started here in Chiang Khong, and we're going to Pakbeng. So you can see at this point it's all Laos. There was the Thailand and Laos sharing the river here, and now it's all Laos. So I think we're probably right about here right now, going south. Well, this is the majority of the boat. There's a lot of seating and table areas, and then there's a little bar back there. And at some point, they're going to serve food, so I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm hungry. I could eat. All right, so we just stopped at a little village here along the river. It's our first stop of the day and our only stop until we get to the hotel tonight. So I'm just following the tour group. We'll see what this village is all about. Well, there's a bunch of us. It seems kind of weird, a bunch of white people just showing up at some village. So we'll see how it goes. And how would you feel if you're just living out here, having a simple existence, probably struggling quite a bit, and a bunch of aliens just show up and start stomping around your town and taking pictures of everything? It's kind of weird. So I donated a little bit of money, but it just feels awkward sometimes. It'd be tough living out here. I guess we're an hour and a half from the nearest city, and that's by boat or by road. And it's already hot, and this is January, so I can't imagine how bad the summers would be here. And then just walking around, the sand is like moon dust. It just kicks up in clouds, everything. It's so dusty here too, so it's tough living for sure. All right, time to set sail again. So next stop should be a real city, at least for one night, so let's get there. All right, after about 7 hours on the boat, we're finally getting to our town. I don't even know if it is much of a town. It's just at least a bunch of hotels, but we will get off the boat and explore a little bit. 8 passengers. Well, we're walking through the town now. It's kind of a small little touristic town. I think most people only stop here for like one night as they're doing the river thing like we're doing. So we're trying to find a place to eat right now, but not a lot of options. All right, first night in Laos. It's been a long day. But we're at a restaurant. I have a Lao whiskey and they're drinking a Lao beer. And I ordered buffalo with coconut milk, so I'm really excited to try that. And then they're having a fried rice, so we'll see how... The lunch was good on the boat. I don't know what exactly it was, but it was nice. But this is probably more authentic here, so I'm excited for it. All right, starting day number 2 on the river now. It's really cold. It's not just the wind chill, which is definitely a factor as we're moving down the river, but just being in northern Thailand and northern Laos, it's a little bit colder here. But then it gets hot during the day, so it's hard to dress for everything. So right now it's a bit chilly. I'm wearing all the layers I have, but it'll warm up later. Gotta get us coming around the corner. All right, so it's almost 12 o'clock now. It's still been very cold all day. It's starting to warm up a little bit, but at least it's lunchtime now, so we'll get some warm food and then hopefully things will get more comfortable. All right, so we've been on the boat pretty much all day, but since we're getting closer to civilization now, we're finally making some tourist stops. So right now we just stopped at a cave and we're gonna go inside and look at some Buddha statues. Like we haven't seen enough of those already on the trip, but there's a lower cave and an upper cave. So we're gonna do the upper cave first because it's supposed to be more difficult. So try and beat the crowds and get up there first. But I think it's all gonna be crowded here. Okay, one more stop along the way. We're going to a whiskey village, so we're pretty close to our final destination on this trip, on the boat trip, but this village nearby, I guess, makes some whiskey, so we're going to try it, so should be fun. So I think it's not whiskey by definition. It's some kind of a rice liquor or alcohol. It's strange. I don't necessarily like it. It's not bad, but in a small glass it's okay, but I'm probably not going to buy a bottle like I thought I wanted to. So those first two are more like a wine. This one smells more like a Rocky or a homemade, moonshine type drink. So yeah, it's very much like a Rocky. It's kind of good, actually. Strong, though. All right, so we're exploring their village a little bit more now. I did get one of the small bottles of the whiskey, as they call it, which is more like a sake or a wine, but, you know, supporting local businesses. All right, so my first impression of Laos at the immigration was not positive, but the river cruise was really cool. It looks like a beautiful countryside, and where we're arriving right now, the next video is going to be about the city of Luang Prabang, and that's actually a very nice city. So stand by for that video, and I will see you there.